question for men and women. What is up with all of the pretty women being single? The most gorgeous women, like stunning, body proper, face card on, but they're single. What is it? I really get so confused when I see a beautiful woman with a nice body, with a nice face, and she's by herself.
You know, there's not all that much to be confused about. Contrary to what some may believe, it's not all about looks. Now, granted, it is indeed important for a man to be physically attracted to his woman. We visual creatures, you feel me? That's why we like pictures and videos. We just like to see stuff. We like to see. We visual. But there are levels to it. There are nuances. Yes, a woman with beautiful looks will get her attention from men, will get her in the door. But the question is, will that man keep her around? Now, of course, it all depends on the guy. There are some men out there that never really had a beautiful woman on their arms. So when they do get one, they don't know how to act. They'll give her whatever she wants. She could be disrespectful, walk all over him, talk to him crazy. It don't matter. Even if she brings him no value, he's just happy to have a beautiful woman by his side. And then there's the men that are used to having beautiful women. They have options. And these are usually the type of men those beautiful women desire, whether it be because they're successful, charismatic, good looking, whatever. And in this case, she has to have more than just beauty. There has to be some depth, some value, especially if he's a successful man. And this point leads me to this next story I came across. The ex-girlfriend of football player Travis Kelce, Kayla Nicole, has been buzzing on social media timelines for a comment she made about rumors in their past relationship.
What do you think about, I know there was a rumor that they were saying that you stopped messing with him at one point because of 50-50?
The who?
50-50. Remember they were saying that you said he was cheap, or they were saying that you weren't?
Oh, the splitting the bills.
The splitting 50-50, yeah, the 50-50
Yeah.
rumor. What was the tea on that?
Yeah, do I look like anybody that would split anything?
So you guys broke up at that point because
No, this is the question. Do I look like I would go 50-50 on bills?
No.
Okay. So yeah, that was ridiculous. But he addressed that too though. I don't even know why that even became a thing. Yeah, that was never an issue in our relationship, but it was definitely a rumor on the internet. But no, there's no bill splitting. But I think that to each his own. If people like to split their bills with their man, I think that's what you should do. I don't do that.
You see, now I'm gonna start off by saying she's entitled to her preference. If that's what she want, that's what she want, her life. But again, it goes back to how are the men she wants gonna respond to her attitude, her mindset. She is beautiful, no doubt about that. She bad, fine like frog hairs. But if you just bring in strictly beauty to the table and you feel entitled for him to cater to you, it's not gonna sit right with a man that value himself and got something going on. Camron and Mase from It Is What It Is podcast, they getting that bag. They've been successful. They responded to this. And what he says right here in his response, I think he speaks for a lot of other men.
What does somebody look like that doesn't have to pay for 50-50? What does that look like? I don't get it. I don't understand. You look broke? I don't understand what's the look on. I don't care how beautiful you are. When I heard that interview, you're ugly. That's just my attitude.
Yeah, your attitude.
You could be the best looking girl in the world, but you're ugly. I didn't even like the answer. That answer right there made me say, never.
Toxic.
Yeah, I never.
Exactly. And a man that's successful with money, he's not gonna mind footing the bill. It's not about that, especially if you his lady. He's gonna want to treat you good, but he also wants reciprocity. So if a woman comes around with that entitled attitude, like she ain't gotta do nothing for him, she feels her being beautiful in his presence is good enough. And she just takes, receives gifts, take. After a while, he gonna be like, yo, what? You a liability. What's the point of all this? Are you gonna help me elevate? Are you gonna help my business grow? What if I fall on hard times? Are you gonna hold me down? You just gonna dip? Are we a team in this? If not, he just gonna keep her around temporarily for fun. Buy her a gift or two, make her feel good, knock it down a couple times, bake them cakes, and then ghost. And then she'll be by herself, single, all over again, with people asking this question.
What is up with all of the pretty women being single?
Because they've probably been told they were pretty for so long, they never really had a chance to understand what it takes to keep a man, because they were always told a man should do what it takes to keep them happy. And it's really a two-way street. So a lot of times they end up being hella selfish unbeknownst to them. Now, I don't know all the details behind Travis and Kayla breaking up. I ain't in their business like that. You know, even though I wouldn't be surprised if that attitude played a major role, but I do know he ended up with Taylor Swift and she got that bag, okay? She getting that money. But I think this reaction from Mase sums up a lot pretty well.
And look at what happened. She caught herself flexing and got a bigger flex on her. Now he's with somebody he doesn't have to pay a dime for. So it didn't work. You lost them to somebody with more money that will do 50-50.
Yo, Basic Kev, man, they a trip. Make sure you go check out their podcast. It is what it is, you know. But let me know what y'all think about this. Like, it helps with the algorithm. Comment, subscribe, and all of that. Till next time, baby, I'm out.